Hey, we're back from another unscripted, unhinged Uncut. We just sat through Resident Evil. Welcome to Raccoon City. You okay? My God. This was the second attempt of adapting the Resident Evil games, and they're trying to be more like the game, but they failed miserably. Hey, come out of there. Red Robin. Okay, just please take it off. Take it off. Oh my God. This was probably one of the worst video game adaptations we had to sit through, and one of the worst reboots ever, right? Come on, just stop that, okay? I know you're in there, Brock. Please just say something, alright?
I don't want to. This movie is terrible.
Well, can you just explain why this movie sucks?
Okay. Where do I start with this? For starters, this game, these are completely inaccurate to the games. It doesn't take a person to play them to know how inaccurate it is. Like, the characters are bland and forgettable in comparison to, say, like Rob Zombie's Duology, where the characters are just fucking unlikable. And what else is there? It is boring as shit. You know, I can keep doing this. Fuck this.
That's much better.
Yeah. I can't hide behind my demons anymore. This film is terrible. Where do I start with this? It is boring, and it's like this incestial product. It's like the first Resident Evil and the second Resident Evil were siblings, and they just
Stop!
And then and this little deformed redneck baby.
It's like choking the everlasting happiness out of your life. What the fuck? Oh Jesus God!
Yeah, where do I start with this film?
Yeah, this was based on the first two games, and they just molded it into one feature-length film. But I would have been fine with it, but the movie was badly made.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You know what's bad? When you realize that you've taken the Paul W.S. Anderson films for fucking granted.
Yeah. And also, they really screwed up the characters. The one they screwed up the most was Wesker.
Wesker, the antagonist of the Resident Evil franchise. The Dr. Wily of said franchise. The Bowser of said franchise. You get the idea!
And what did they do in this movie?
They made him a tragic, money-grubbing anti-hero. Ooh.
First, Rob Zombie messed up with Michael Myers, and now Scream Gems messed up with Wesker in this reimagining reboot.
Yeah, they only made... Yeah, Screen Gems only made a few good films. That was Legion and Don't Breathe. That's it!
Yeah, and he dies in this, but... we'll get to that in a sec, but let's go how they...
Spoiler, he comes back to life!
And also, I hate how they messed up Leon, who was a heroic cop rookie.
Yeah, Leon Kennedy was a badass in the original games, and just...
And
they made him this obnoxious, unfunny comic relief. Just... What?
a moment when he was like trying to let this one guy out of the jail cell, when he was holding his gun, there was a zombie behind him. He's like, look, "Look, behind you, dude! Behind you! Look behind you!"
Yeah.
Yeah, and he dies in this, but...
Yeah.
But let's go how they...
Yeah. everyone's either, yeah, you get like in the Rob Zombie duology, everyone there is either an idiot, horny, or an asshole. In this, everyone's either forgettable or an asshole.
That's it. Heck, even the sheriff is an asshole, but you don't care. He dies, gets killed by one liquor. Yeah, there's
only one. There's only one, despite there being multiple. Oh, and also in the original games, the police chief was a fucking psychopath. Don't you love this adaptation?
And also, what did they do with Jill and Chris? Because they were main characters in the original game, but in this, they're supporting characters.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. As mentioned before, they just put Resident Evil 1 and 2 and just made it into this deformed thing.
And also, gotta love what they did with Claire Redfield as a strong female protagonist!
No.
Oh.
Hear me out.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. There's nothing against strong female protagonists. But here's the thing. It has to make sense. There has to be an explanation as to why they are the way they are. It was just explained off screen. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, at least with Sarah Connor, yes, it kind of did happen off screen in the sequel, but I mean, it's much better written. And here's the thing, and here's another problem about when it comes to the original games. She was an average Joe.
Yeah, she was just a college student not knowing what's gonna happen because she had no connection with Umbrella.
Yeah, and also, I mean, granted, she did become a badass, and I respect her for it. But it made sense. She developed.
And she had a strong bond with Sherry Burkett, and they had like a sister bond in the game. But in the movie, they just met at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that Dean has a good point in bringing up. This takes... You know how beginning in the first Halloween, it just takes longer and longer to introduce the protagonist? Yeah, here, it takes like, I don't fucking know how long to just introduce the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, it took forever to introduce the zombies, and let's go over the zombies themselves and the just one dog.
Yeah, man.
Gesundheit. Oh my god, this movie's making us sneeze.
Yeah.
As I was saying about the zombies.
They have this virus makes it to the point where the victim's hair thins even though it wasn't in the game.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, they still had hair when they were zombies in the game.
Yeah, I mean, come on, zombies are the most easy, cheap costume to make. Nothing against zombies.
Yes,
But, I mean, the thing was, it's numbers.
Yeah.
Just,
And also, there's no fan-favorite monsters from any of the games. There's no hunters, no giant snake, no shark, no...
Mr. X.
Yeah, no Mr. X! Mr. X, the fan-favorite in RE2, is not in this game! I mean, movie!
Yeah, despite it having...
And heck, the zombies don't even become Crimson Heads, like the more super zombies that could have claws and runs fast and...
Yeah. Dean's more of a fan of this franchise than I am.
You know,
we both hate this film equally. That should tell you something.
And I could see why Game of Thrones TV hated this movie. He does a whole retrospective of the franchise, of its timeline. And you know, you should probably watch those videos because you have understand what the games were more like.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling someone out there is probably going to tweet about what games to play just to wash off this repugnant piece of shit.
And also, years ago, you tweeted about this, about Ben-Hur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while. I mean, this film came out 2 years ago, and the trailers didn't make it look good. Like, I said, hey, yeah, hey, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? But fuck me. And also, our big bad in this film is Birkin, just like in the game.
Yeah, the second game.
Yeah. And also, forgot to mention, there's no Tyrant, aka no Naked Claw guy. I mean, he was the final boss in the first game, but nope, he's not here either. But also, let's not forget, Lisa Trevor is in this movie. Who is supposed to be a tragic figure, and in the game, she's an enemy who wants to kill because she thinks you're the enemy. And there were notes about her that made me cry after I defeated her. But in the movie, go on, say it. Say it.
She's a good guy!
Oh, so please stop doing that.
Fine.
Yeah, I was pissed at how she's helping the heroes instead of trying to kill them. Heck, she even killed that one looker instead of the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when the heroes go to the special event, she just stays behind, and Lisa Trevor, she never comes back after that. She doesn't even come in the climax either.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Jesus.
And also, Wesker shoots out Birkin, and Birkin injects himself with the virus just like in the game, and let's go over his monster design in the movie.
Boring.
Wait, what?
Boring.
And how do you describe his monsters?
Just, blurg, my arm's a monster, blurg! Whereas it was much more deformed in the games. It was like this thing coming out of his body, just...
Almost like out of John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah, and also, don't get me started with the second form. It's basically the cross of, like, well, I'm not sure I'd be allowed to say it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a more poorly version of Pumpkinhead and Skullcrawler.
Yeah.
But in the game, it was more like something out of Straight from Hell.
Yeah, it was goddamn nightmarish.
And he gets killed by getting hit by a rocket launcher. You know, just like in the games. Like blowing up Mr. X and the Tyrant. But no, in the games, Birkin was killed through, like, the original game was a bomb or fire.
Yeah.
And also the movie just ends with them getting out of the tunnel and then that's it.
Oh yeah, but there's a secret ending where Wesker's alive, but we're not going to get to that.
Yeah, and also, you want to know what happens with Raccoon City in this movie? Go on, say it.
It collapses.
For no reason. But in the game it made sense because in RE3, it was nuked.
Yep.
Which actually more sense, but why did it? I don't get it.
None of us do.
Like God, I mean, fuck this movie. Yes, say it with me.
Yeah, fuck this movie.
And to Scream Gems, if you're watching this,
shame on all of you. Shame on every single one of you motherfuckers.
Especially the director.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you goddamn shithead.
But remember, he did a shark film called 40 something meters down.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
He make bad movie. He must be held accountable.
You know,
this isn't about the ticket money. This is about being able to hold bad films responsible.
And also, what we said off screen, this feels like an Uwe Boll movie.
Yeah, it's like if Uwe Boll made Resident Evil.
Yeah, you know, he would be so proud. Not.
Yeah, so I think, at this point, it is a big, fat, juicy F- on my part.
And going on the blacklist.
Yeah.
How could you do that, guys? You should be...
No, please, trust me. You don't want to act like we stabbed you in the back.
No.
This film is terrible. Like, really, really bad.
And also, it paid some reference to Code Veronica for some reason. which is supposed to try to make a sequel, but no, I don't want a sequel. And yeah. And also, what's worse? They will try to do a third attempt for a Netflix series!
And that fell flat.
So, strike 3!
You're out! So yeah, as you can tell, we do not recommend this movie. You're better off seeing Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, which is a much better zombie film, but play the games! Please!
Yeah.
If you have the original games for PS1, or
the remakes, just please do. You're gonna be doing yourself a big favor.
And my favorite game in the franchise would be RE7. Oh my god! Imagine the director tries to mash
4 and 7. That'd be the worst.
No. 7 and Village.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, because those are different locations.
Yeah, one's in Europe, the other's in the States.
Yeah. So, is that it?
Yeah,
So,
alright, let's see what's the next one.
No, I don't want to say what the next one, because I've had enough of saying and telling us what the next one is, so...
No. Either he does this or he sets you on fire. Remember what happened last time.
No, fuck you, Satan! Fuck you!
Dean, this is exactly what he wants. Remember the last episode?
Halloween?
Yeah, where I revealed my past? Just remember this. He's planning to stab us in the back. He's relying on us to stab each other in the back.
But I want to watch a good movie. Or play the RE games.
Well, trust me, we'll find a way after this. Besides, it's not like the fate of the universe is the kind of, like, yeah, they kind of are.
Fuck you, Satan. You are a stupid butthead.
Alright, what is it?
A Sound of Thunder.
Oh, shit. Well,
That stars Ben Kingsley, which is based on a
Ray Bradbury short story. Well, join us next week for that.
So not sure if that's going to be next week, because it took a few weeks to get this thing released, what we're doing right now.
Well, join us next time then for A Sound of Thunder. So that being said, I'm Brock McGinnis.
Dean.
Signing off for now, and have a good rest of your day.
And also, again, the people that made Screen Review, the people that made the Resident Evil movie, welcome to Raccoon City. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should shut down.
Well, bye everybody.
Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention Happy Halloween, everyone! After we just sat through 3 bad horror films. Anything else to say before we leave?
Happy Halloween!
Roar! Eehee!
Happy Halloween from the coldest depths of hell.
Bleh!